Hey guys, Big J here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, round 12's done and dusted, let's see how the team went. This week we scored 1,983 points. It wasn't too bad, but could have been a lot better. We moved up 56 positions, which is really good considering our next couple of buys, and we're still in the top 1%. So let's check out the team. Cool. So, in the back line, Laird, 144 boys. Get around him. He's such a good player, and I'm going to be upset that we can't pick him in defence next year, because he is going to get mid only. Lloyd with the 108, can't complain. Really sad about Darcy Moore over here. I wanted him to go better. I think he got pinged a couple of times, which kind of killed his scoring, but an 80 is an 80. You know, you got to hold it. Short with the 78, similar. Thought he got a bit more of the ball, but yeah, what can you do? And Ridley, boys. So Ridley's going to really hurt later on. If you have him and you have the trades, you should probably sideways him. There's a few players like Whitfield coming up. That would be a really good pickup for him, but yeah, I can't really afford to do that. And yeah, Murphy with the 37. So he's decent enough bench cover, but that's all he's going to be. In the midfield, so Oliver, 94, not too bad. I think he got shut down quite hard. He was our VC option, and then we went into McRae. So this week was really, really hard. All of my other players did really well, so outside of, let's forget McRae for a second. So Lyons, 128, played after Oliver, could have VC'd. Merritt after Oliver, could have VC'd. Walsh after Oliver, could have VC'd. So Gawn after Oliver, or Gawn during Oliver's game, the one time we don't VC him, and he does really well. So yeah, it was a bit annoying. McRae was my last guy left on the Sunday. I'm like, you better VC this guy, man. You better VC him. So that's what we did, and we copped the 129. So it could have been worse. Bont went massive, and yeah, happy with the McRae score. Jordan did really well. Same with Poulter, happy with the 89, and then Collier Dawkins. So he's definitely hurt his scoring quite a lot since Bolton and Grimes and Prestia and all those guys came back from Richmond. So he's got to go this week. And then Brockman, McRae, and Fife on bench. So I think looking back at my scoring this year for the rest of the year in the review, these defence or these midfield rookies are really going to be the ones that have hurt me the most, because they could be three playing players, especially during the bye rounds. There's a lot of rookies here that they could be, and they, you know, Fife hasn't done anything all year. So having basically two or three non-playing rookies on your bench really hurts, and that's obviously hurt me this year. So yeah, it's not great. Gone with the 138, pretty good, and then Coleman Jones. So really happy we got him in. Seems to be dominating. Will hold his spot now that Nank's out and Lynch is out, I believe. We just need him to make a bit more money, and we're good. We got him in last week. Got a break even of 102, so yeah, can't beat him. Grundy's injured, but he should be coming back in a couple of weeks, so yeah, can't complain. Bloody Zorko, mate. Had a great game. Went along, I think he punched someone in the head. Stupid Zorko. So we've got to go. We're not going to trade him, but he's not going to be available for round 14, which really, really hurts. Would have loved to have him. Zeeble didn't play, obviously. Hind. So Hind scored something like 30 points at quarter time or half time. Was looking really bad. Got moved around a bit. Was really lucky that he scored a 75. Got a bit of the ball in junk time. So yeah, what can you do? But yeah, it's a little bit worrying. He got moved forward. I think that was just because Essendon were trying to win, so hopefully he keeps that off the back roll. They've lost McGrath as well, so I'm not sure how that works for his mid-time or his off-the-ball time, but we'll see. He's got the bye anyway, so it's not too bad. And Dusty Martin, 102, so I'm really, really happy about that. Heaney, boys. Bloody Heaney. I swear, my F6 is cursed, and we're going to break the curse this week. F6 is likely to be our last trade-in for the year. Mr. Heaney, he was such a disappointment. He scored 30 at quarter time. I think he kicked 2 goals, and then comes out and scores a 55. Just wasn't around it. I know Buddy and a couple of others kind of took over a little bit, but yeah, Heaney just wasn't around it, and I'm not happy. Bringing in Atkins a couple of weeks before, and then Heaney, and then yeah, it's cost me about 3 or 4 trades, and it's the reason why we're in the position that we're in. So remembering for next year things not to do. Waterman with a 57 scored more than Heaney, so that's saying something about the pick. Yeah, not too bad. And then Impey's back this week. Hopefully Madden's back next week. I think Leicester got injured like 2 minutes into the game, and Madden wasn't there to cover up the points, so his break-even's crazy good. Negative 41, so he should jump up in price, which is really good for us. This week, we're going to do some trippy stuff. So what are we going to do? Time to offload some rookies and bring in the guys on the bubble. That's the plan for this week. So I'm thinking Heaney's got to go. He's got to go. Upgrading Jordan. And we're going to bring in someone who can actually play on the bench, which is fantastic for us. Coleman Jones over here is going to go to the forward line. He's looking to be, well, hopefully keeps around this scoring, which will be fantastic for us. And he should be our last upgrade in the position. So really happy about that. This week we're going to bring in Mr. Ned Reeves. I'm pretty sure he keeps his position as the Hawks' #1 ruck, which will be good. We're going to move lead to there. Let's do it this way. So we're going to bring in Dianco this week. So been doing really well. Collingwood's been pumping up their rookies. I think they've had the most played rookies, which is really awkward for them. Injuries and things like that have forced that to happen, but it's great for Supercoach. As you can see by the 3, could have been 4 if I had kept McCreary, Collingwood rookies. So yeah, we're going to move lead to the mids. Now, similar to last week's video, Supercoach on a budget. We don't have a huge amount of cash in the bank. We don't have a lot of 200 to 300k rookies. So unfortunately, I think Lead's got to be a midfielder this year. I would have loved him to be in defence, getting his 140s as a defender, but we just can't do it, and it's making me sad. So, who are we going to bring in? We're going to bring in Mr. Whitfield as our last defender. Hopefully, Ridley and Short and stuff, they kind of bounce back a little bit. I want 90s from them at least, and yeah, they're coming off their buys. And this week, we're going to bring in the guy that we should have brought in last week. So, Big Jack Steele. Every time I watch him play, I'm like, damn, why don't I have Steele? I'm getting Steele. Even though he's got the bye next week, he's going to play this week. Good captain option, and we've got 9 rounds after next week, or 8 rounds to really hold him, so I'm happy about it. Cool, so that's the team looking like so far. We just go to optimize. It's one of the benefits of having Supercoach goals. If you don't have it, grab it next year. This week we're going to go Steele VC into, let's check it. We'll probably go Steele into Oliver or Gawn. Now, Collingwood won't have a ruckman, so, well, they don't have anyone half decent, so Gawn's the way to go, maybe. We're going to VC, well, let's captain Hind, grab Steele, score, and then head into him. Cool. This week's not too bad. I believe I have 17 playing. Next week's atrocious. Should be a fun video to make, but yeah, next week's forgetting Supercoach until round 16. Let me know how your team's going, guys. Like, share, and subscribe for more content. I want to see your trades. I want to see what's happening. And remember, today's a Thursday game, which kind of caught up on me a little bit. But like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice day.